folks, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty, Sushma KP. So what is the topic that we will be discussing today? Leaders gather for Arab-Islamic summit in Qatar post your Israel striking. See, first and foremost, if you see, Israel has or your Israeli missiles have struck the capital of Qatar, Doha. And in this it has killed 5 Hamas members and 1 Qatari security official. Now if you see what exactly was happening, your Hamas leaders had gathered, understanding, in Doha in order to discuss about your US President Donald Trump mediating for the ceasefire. Just a few days before, Israel had accepted the ceasefire of Donald Trump, wherein they will return the remaining Palestinian refugees, and in return Hamas was to return your Israeli refugees and go for a ceasefire. In this period, after Israel agreed and while your Hamas leaders had come together to discuss on this, your Israel has struck a missile attack on Doha, that is your Qatar. It says that initially what it planned, for whom it planned this missile attack in Hamas membership, they were not the one who were assassinated. Understanding, that is, they were not the one who were killed. Now because of this understanding, your UNSC, that is your UN Security Council, has condemned this attack from your Israeli side. To give a befitting reply, Qatar had convened a Arab-Islamic emergency summit, understanding, and it said that we should not just give out a mere worded statement, it should be a strict action that we have to take on them, understanding. See, first and foremost, Qatar was trying to build a large consensus about trying to create your pro-Palestinian sentiment and against your Israel's occupation and also with respect to the humanitarian crisis. And it also said one of the main things is to portray how Israel is using the state terrorism. The foreign ministry statement also made that state terrorism need to be met with collective responses, and that is one of the ways that they have called for all these leaders. Arab-Islamic summit. The Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed Al Thani also held that the security of the region is shattered, and to deal with that, a new defense or security shield must be created. Understanding? Constantly Qatar was trying to play the role of the mediator, and now this hit on the mediator itself felt that no, a strong action has to be taken. Now, who and all are the leaders who are attending? Your 57 plus members from OIC, your 22 members from Arab League, and also it is confirmed your Iran and your Pakistan and Malaysia are also attending. And Iran's security chief has held that there is more room for joint operation against Israel, and it should not be a mere worded statements. Saudi Arabia, UAE and Kuwait are also expected to be coming, wherein this is more of towards your pan-Islamic sovereignty. What can come out? Strong condemnation of Israel's attack on Qatar from all these joint forces is tend to have more impact, which will be on the same lines of your UNSC. And also they have been trying to cut off the ties or at least put pressure on Israel on various options. One of them could be a diplomatic downgrading, or put financial leverages, or use the financial leverages your Gulf countries has on Israel, and also take collective legal action with respect to international law violations, International Court of Justice. And also these countries are now ready to go for new defense arrangements with USA, because USA is still ironclad protecting Israel, understanding. So this is one of the things that could be possible outcomes. Now what is at stake here when Israel did this? First and foremost, Israel, in the name of trying to contain the situation, has gone on to attack Iran, it's attacked Syria, it's attacked Lebanon, it's attacked Yemen. Understanding? The region there is disturbed peace. There is no stability. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio has landed in Israel to talk about your West Bank annexation plan. Your UAE, one of the people who were involved with or in the Abraham Accords, has held that further expansion in the West Bank would mean undermining the Abraham Accords. Understanding? Now, if you see with respect to Saudi Arabia and your other Gulf states, they have moved away from the normalization, or a cold thaw has also started coming in. Now, if you see what is the response from your Arab states, first and foremost, diplomatic downgrading or recall all of your invoice. And because they have good amount of economic leverage, they also can use this, okay, or the possibility of what and all might be done we are discussing. Okay, they can even impose trade restrictions, they can push for the cases with respect to International Court of Justice, okay, they can take a legal route. Now, before what and all they can do, we have a small announcement from Legacy IAS Academy. If you're someone who wants to kickstart a UPSC civil service journey, then look no further, you have found the right spot with Legacy IAS Academy. We maintain a batch size at strictly 40 members per limit. We make sure that in Legacy IAS Academy, you have hand-held guidance from prelims to your interview. We provide one-on-one mentorship, easy access to educators, daily mains answer writing challenge, prelims mock test series, interview mock test panels, current affairs holistic classes, CSAT classes. Alongside this, our classes are conducted in both offline as well as online mode. For those of you who are students or working professionals, we also conduct weekend batches. To know more about Legacy IAS Academy, you can contact the number given below or check out Legacy IAS Academy website. Now, coming to how is India sitting or viewing in all of this? See, first thing is here again India's balancing act will come in. When I tell balancing act, one of the main things is with respect to your Gulf, if we view it as an entire Gulf countries, India has and reliance on these Gulf countries for its crude and gas, otherwise its energy needs. And more than 8+ million Indian diaspora are in your Gulf countries. Another important thing is it also has relationship with Israel, especially in your defense, technology, agriculture. So India cannot just take a stance, but it has to do this balancing act. Understanding? See, many times it should not be viewed as India is just silently sitting. No, getting a seat at the table is now for observance, then is for the action. So in general, what is the Qatari summit highlighting? First and foremost, it is showing the fault lines in the West Asian geopolitics. If you look at the bigger picture here, it is about the solidarity that it is trying to bring in together of your Arab-Islamic world versus your US-Israel axis. Now let's see a possible prelims question. Consider the following statements about Arab-Islamic Summit 2025. It was convened in Doha, Qatar after Israel's missile strike. Both Organization of Islamic Cooperation and Arab League members were invited. The summit adopted a binding resolution on military action against Israel. If you see the statements, first one is correct. It is correct. It was convened at Doha. Second thing is yes, both OIC as well as your Arab League were invited. Third statement is wrong. The wrong part here is adopted a binding resolution. They did not adopt any such binding resolution. So this will leave our options as 1 and 2 are correct. Option is A, 1 and 2 only. Okay. With this, we have come to the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it along with your friends. Thank you.